Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 5. This is episode 5 of Financial Freeway, and we're on our way to work. You'll know that we're going old school with the iPhone again today, and this was because I neglected to put my phone on the charger, so it's a little bit shaky. I've got you guys in the cup holder this morning, and I don't have no real security for the phone, so I'm going to have to adjust it as we go. But staying true to my goal of pumping out content every day. So, I'm surprised at how those GoPros, great cameras, but man, they do not hold the charge very long. So, on the way to work today, and today, one of the things that I wanted to talk about was your time. Time is finite, and we only have so much of it, and it's really important that you budget it properly. But what I find, most people say they're too busy to do this or that, and really I find from my own personal experiences that you do have the time to do what's important, but it's about prioritizing what's important and getting making sure that you put the effort in to put that time in and get those things done that need to be done. So many people are saying they're too busy when what they're really saying is, I have to budget in time for my Netflix and binge that series that just came out. And Sundays that's me day, so I won't be able to do whatever it is, fill in the blank. The reality is that the time is there, and you can, if you I cut out television and I minimize my screen time as much as I can, and I am shocked at how much time I can get, how much more I'd be able to get done. I gotta get around this guy, because this guy is not doing workday morning driving. So part of the reason I get up in the morning so early to get to work is so I can avoid traffic, and all it takes is one guy to throw you off. One guy who just doesn't understand the rules of the road. There's a whole lane for people that want to go slow, and he's decided that lane, that rule doesn't apply to him. Anyways, just relax. We're gonna get there. We got lots of time. We left plenty early to get to work on time, so everything's good. So, what a couple years ago, my brother came to town, and he's in a band, and so he brought his bass guitar, and I pulled out my acoustic guitar, and we started jamming together. And I said, I apologize, I'm not that great. I haven't been practicing enough. And he said, why not? Why are you not practicing more? And he said, well, I don't have the time. And he didn't even buy that excuse. He said, make time. You make time for the gym, make time for guitar. So after that, this was like 2 years ago, after that visit, I made a point to every single day pick up my guitar and play. Every chance I get. Now, there's been times where I've been out of town and I've been away from a guitar, but every day I make a point to pick up that guitar and play for any amount of time. The whole point is, my rule is not, I got to play 17 songs, I got to do an hour and a half session. It's nothing like that. My rule is simple: touch the guitar every day. So I make a point to every single day that I get up, I touch the guitar. And another one is my languages. Like, I make a point every single day, I got to practice my different languages. It's easy to squeeze the time in if you start to take away from your life the things that are detracting from your life. So, again, I love movies. I love a good show on Netflix. I really do. But, I'm getting around this guy. Oh no, these guys, I thought they were changing lanes. I'm behind them. No. All right. The die's cast. We'll do what we do here. So, but one of the things is that I really started to focus on things that were important time-wise. Prioritizing my time, and one of them is getting rid of television. Now, the funny thing is Gabby does not like horror movies. She doesn't like horror television shows, but I do. I enjoy a good horror show. She does not. So we've kind of got this unwritten rule that if it's not an unwritten rule, it's a spoken rule. We've decided this is the way it's going to be. If she cooks dinner, I clean the kitchen. So while I'm cleaning the kitchen, I am putting on my horror movies and I'm watching them, but only while I'm cleaning. Because as soon as I'm done cleaning, she wants to hang out. So that's where I squeeze it in. I squeeze that time in to watch those things and give me that guilty pleasure of watching the horror flicks. So what I'm finding is, though, especially lately, yesterday I had a meeting, and we met at this pub. So I raced there after dinner. I'm in this meeting. We're trying to get things done. I know I've got 2 hours to kind of get everything taken care of. And my daughter calls and says, "Why have you not booked your vacation to come up and visit me yet?" And I'm trying to say I'm busy. And to be quite honest, I don't even remember discussing me coming up to visit her, but somehow it came up in a conversation that I was going to go visit her, and I'm so busy these days that I have let that slide. So certain things are taking priority. Certain things have slid off that aren't appropriate. Like, it's not appropriate for me to be too busy for my child, but I am busy. So my point with my quick little Freeway Financial thing today is, it's important to be busy and be focused and be pushing forward. And it's important to prioritize your time and make sure that you cut things out of your life that aren't contributing to it. Think of time as like money. And if you start cutting out the things that you shouldn't be buying and that aren't really adding to your life, you'll start to realize really quickly that you've got a lot of money left over. And it's the same thing with time. If you start budgeting your time more, you're going to realize really quickly that there is time to get a lot of these things done. But maybe I've gone to the extreme where I'm constantly doing things and constantly trying to get that next hustle done. So I may have gone to the extreme, and I may have to pull back and actually start taking more stock of what I'm doing and managing my time a little better. So my whole thing today on this Financial Freeway episode 5 is to talk about your time. You've got more time than you realize you do on the day-to-day. You got less time than you realize you do macro over your life. And it's really important to prioritize your time properly and make sure you get time to spend it with the people you love, because in the end, that's really what it's all about. I mean, it really is. It doesn't matter about your financial health. It doesn't matter about your portfolio or your career, your job. The important thing is family. Anyways, folks, that's my time. Thanks so much for listening. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know when I'm pumping these things out. Hit the like button so I know you like what you're watching. And share with a friend. And at the end of the day, you got time to do the stuff, but make sure it's the right stuff. God bless.